Hello there, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, everybody. Good
Hi,
evening.
everybody. Good snowy evening in
Yeah,
January. Mhm.
snowy here too. Not really, but cold.
Cold, okay. All right. Sure,
I
Gia.
know, not what you guys are having. Boy, oh boy, I saw pictures from Nashville. What a mess.
Yeah, how much
Oh my
snow did
God.
they get?
Well, I don't know how much snow they got, but
Mm.
the ice was the issue, and trees down,
Yes.
and limbs and power
Uh,
and all
yeah, that
that.
always looks very sad when you see all the trees still
Yeah,
covered. Mhm.
I remember the old ice storm of aught 90 whatever.
Yep, me too.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I remember the
Mhm.
sound. You could hear trees snapping in the night, and it sounded like
Mhm.
gunshots.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Anyway, did you get a lot of snow?
Uh, yeah, it's still snowing a little bit. I'd say we got probably 16 inches so far, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's very, very fluffy snow. So light.
And I like, how it ties into General Hospital because we had
Yeah,
some real foreshadowing of a big storm event coming in Port
yeah.
Charles.
And somehow everybody's going to be on Spoon Island when it hits.
They'll either be on Spoon Island. There's probably going to be some cabin action.
Ah, cabin action.
Babies will be born, babies will be made. I don't know. Like everything happens during these.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
we don't have any babies ready to be born, do we?
Well,
Too,
Portia could go into
that's too
labor.
soon, though, isn't it? It's way too soon.
Yeah, but she's been under so much stress,
Well, that would be bad, though. Then that
Yeah,
would we'd
it would
want
be
a
very
happy baby, storm baby,
yeah,
and they'd name it,
yeah, mhm.
Stormy or something. But
Stormy, yeah. She'd be how far along? She's in her 2nd trimester now, but maybe only, like, in her 4th month.
yeah, that wouldn't be
Maybe
good.
moving into her 5th month. Yeah, that's way too soon.
Yeah, but anyway, big stuff happens when there's a
Mhm,
storm. And Joss
mhm.
couldn't stop talking about it, so I'm like,
She was yeah, she's sorta
yeah.
loud these days. I I don't like that.
There was a moment there where she was listening into Culligan Man and
Yeah.
Brennan, and
Mhm.
she looked just like the girl with a pearl earring because she had that headband on.
Yes,
And all that.
that's who she looks like. You're
Is that
right.
she had that kind of oval
Yeah,
face, that pretty oval
yeah.
face, so
Mhm,
clear and beautiful, and yeah.
mhm. Yeah, her big eyes.
Yeah, mine would big
Big
eyes to have Joss, but,
big unblinking eyes.
yeah. Anyway
Mhm,
anyway,
mhm,
well, we hope everybody's alright if you're involved
mhm.
in this massive storm,
Yes, we
and,
do.
that you're coming out of it, and you've got power and heat and all that good stuff. My brothers are all okay. My nephew is
Good.
without power. He's
Oh,
he's down in Mississippi, but he has 2 dogs and a
uh-huh.
fireplace, so he's okay.
He should be okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would think so, yeah.
But my other brother, who's right outside of Nashville where they really got hammered, he still has
Mhm,
power, so
mhm, that's
I don't know
good.
I don't
Okay.
know how that happened.
Yeah, lucky.
Anyway, um, we're glad you're okay
Yeah, yeah.
and that you watched General Hospital, and hopefully you took notes.
I took notes, Gia. I took
Okay.
notes. Yeah,
Well,
okay.
take us back.
Okay, Friday, I'll paint a
Yeah.
picture. Well, we had, like, sort of the second half of I guess it was the second half of Britt and Carly and Jason at Bobby's.
Yeah, which kind of bled more into today even.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, or maybe yeah. Did it all happen on Friday? I don't remember, but
I don't know,
anyway,
I don't
yeah.
know.
And Jason talked to Carly a little bit afterwards and seemed to be gleaning from that conversation that there was something funny about this little
Something's
argument.
amiss. Yeah, initially, I
Yeah,
like how he tried sort of blame Carly, and she was like,
yeah,
"Hey!"
yeah, yeah. Right, rightly so.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
but also the impulse, he's not
Sure,
wrong thinking that
not
she might
wrong.
have picked the
No,
fight too,
right.
but,
Hmm.
so, yeah, he's gathering that something's up, but he seems to be a little slow about it, like, he's gotta go around town and talk to everybody about it first, it seems like.
Yeah, 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 a little slow about it, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what's he going to do about it? I don't know. Again, I think they're being unnecessarily cruel in making Brit come up with all her own cover stories. Couldn't they have done that for her?
They could have. Yeah, I guess it's because ultimately she's working for this sinister fucker who
Yeah, but usually the sinister fuckers would have, like with Anna, they would have done some AI voice thing, and I don't
yeah.
know, they could have
Yeah,
smoothed it over for her.
he just doesn't seem to really think that she's got any human
Yeah,
contact with anybody, he's sort of a robot himself. Um,
yeah. I
I
like
don't
how
know.
there's something. We're talking about Cullen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's something like super boyish about his features. You know,
I didn't get that, no.
Well, like there's something kind of, yeah, like he doesn't have like chiseled features or anything. It's kind of a
No, he
boyish
doesn't,
face.
like, sort of a
But then he's got,
melted boy. Mhm,
yeah, and then he's got the like overly black hair, kind of like Sunny.
mhm.
Um, I don't know. There's a contrast between the boyish face and
Yeah,
you know,
alright,
the evil
true. Uh-huh.
brain that he's got going.
Yeah, because he's really only a one note kind of a guy.
Right, right. He's just sinister,
Just sinister, doesn't have a sense of humor, doesn't smile,
not
you
so
know,
far.
doesn't
Yeah.
light up when he sees certain people.
Yeah, if you compare him to Sidwell, he's just
Sidwell
very
does
flat.
light up. Yeah, he's very
Sidwell's a
animated.
party.
I still don't like him at all, but at all.
He's Suave de Boner. He's got it going on.
Oh dear. Well, all this reminds me, last week when we were complaining a little bit about all the airtime Suzanne was getting,
Yeah.
instead of some other people that we might like to see. I was thinking also like Ezra's another person who, had sort of grown on us, and he seems a little more pivotal to some of the things that are happening these days.
Yeah, there's so many people that I'd
Yeah,
prefer to see over
yeah.
Suzanne. But
Mm.
again, give me another week and
Right, right, and we'll
I'll
be
be
trying to
team
look like
team
her. We'll be
Suzanne. Yeah.
dressing like her.
Well, I feel like they even spiffed up her wardrobe recently,
Yeah,
like
mhm,
put
mhm,
her in some really nice professional clothes.
mhm.
Um, Anyway, okay.
Anyway,
Okay,
sorry.
so we had more of the, analysis of what the hell's going on with
Yeah,
Brit on
yeah.
Jason's part.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, not only does Brit have to come up with her sort of method of extracting herself from this relationship, but I just don't like that it's the same old thing, just like sort of this jealous, insecure sort of tantrum. I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean, I know that's like the
that's
easiest
just her
thing
cover
to
story,
do.
yeah,
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 yeah, I know, but it just feels like I don't wanna watch any more of that, you
okay,
know?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. And if she
Well, 'cause
although maybe
I don't
sorry.
know, I mean, she had to go with something with a grain of truth to it, I think, for people to
Well,
believe it.
that's true, and maybe she's thinking that, Jason will see through this on some level, I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe, that could be, yeah.
I mean, she
A
knows
and
he's clever.
yeah. On another note, I did wanna let you know that, as just on a side note, you wouldn't you wouldn't allow me to look up eating crow last week,
I know I would
and
not.
that just was staying with me. I couldn't let it go, and I looked it up today, and if anybody wants to know, it's very interesting, and I can do a side post about it on our Facebook page.
Yeah,
I
so
won't
please
I
reach
won't
out,
occupy our
everybody.
time tonight with it. But if people want to know about it, because there's like 3 or 4 different explanations of how that phrase originated,
Ah,
and you wouldn't like any of them, to be honest with you.
no,
I don't
no.
wanna have you be thinking about it because
Thank you. It doesn't sound like a vegan sort of a
your tender
explanation.
sensibilities would be
Yeah.
appalled. Yeah,
Thank you, Gee, I appreciate that. You're very
yeah.
kind. Very kind.
But I do think I might have something wrong with me, the fact that that was like I was like, "Damn it, I've got to know," you know?
Yeah, yeah. I I don't know what to do with this, Gia.
I know you're thinking that's not the only thing wrong with you. But okay, what else happened on
All
Friday?
right, all right. Well, this was a little bit annoying. Chase in Brooklyn had a, I don't know,
Yeah,
I feel like Chase is getting very petty and kind of like douchey. I know you don't like that
I
word.
know.
I wanted to try to find something else.
A
He's
different
being a bit of
word.
a
Yeah.
weenie. Maybe he's a weenie.
A little bit of a weenie. Yeah. If he'd had his shirt off during that scene, it would have been better. It would have been more palatable.
What did you say, honey?
What?
There. That's fine.
I'm
That's
having such
fine.
trouble focusing right now.
You're
Um,
gonna do a calendar of yourself? I think that's
yeah, and
a good
it just is like the same conversation like before. Didn't we settle all this stuff about having the kid and the adoption and all that? And they do that thing where Brooklyn just it shows her emotions with her face, but we don't,
idea.
she hasn't
Yeah.
said anything yet, and then we go to commercial and you
Right,
know,
right,
um,
right, and she kinda acted like, of course she's on the same page, but, you
but
know
she's not
and
apparently according to
I
her
don't think she
face.
is. Yeah, I don't think she is. I think
And
she
we
re
don't know why yet, do we? I mean,
I don't know if maybe she truly doesn't feel secure enough with her relationship with Gio, or maybe, like, she feels like Gio's like, she really wants to put a lot of attention into that relationship, like, 100% and doesn't wanna suddenly, you know, get,
I guess, but I feel like you can do two things at once if you're a multitasker, like
well, they've said that multitasking isn't a good idea.
who said that?
They did. I don't know. I don't know exactly who, but every time I see that, it's like, "Oh, thank God."
I'm constantly multitasking. I mean, that's what these phones are for. You can
Well, and
do
that's why you never give your full attention to anything. We have to constantly bring you back to us, Gia.
come back. Well, anyway, I don't know. I feel like maybe we'll be told what Brooklyn's
Yeah,
objection
yeah,
is to it, but we don't
right,
know yet. As far as I can tell,
right,
we're
and
surmising, but we don't know.
yeah. Do we think she'll have a conversation with Tracy or somebody else,
That
where
would
she's
be
sort
nice
of
if she
working it
did.
out? Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be nice. Um,
It could be doubts about her, motherhood abilities.
mhm, mhm,
It could be doubts about just the adoption process, it not being your
mhm,
biological child.
mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know what all
yeah,
the barriers
right.
could be.
Right. But also it seemed like Chase he's very quick to just sort of, I don't know, get a little defensive or something, a little on the attack mode where he didn't used to be like that.
Yeah, well, like I said, he's got the "I'm a dickhead" baton right now,
Yeah.
and he took it from Dante, and Dante's mellowed a little bit,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't know who he'll pass it off to next.
Yeah.
Cody or something? I'm not
Right.
sure who it's
Well,
gonna be.
also missing from that conversation was any mention of his fight with Michael. And as far as we can tell,
Oh,
Brooklyn
yeah,
doesn't
that
know
would be
about
pretty
it, right?
yeah, that would be pretty important in that household to know what had
Yeah.
occurred there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
So
that is gonna pull her allegiances,
mhm,
in
mhm.
all different directions. Um,
Right, and it's gonna show just how passionate he is about this whole Willow
the
thing,
Willow thing,
that he was
right.
willing to get in a fight with Michael about it, so,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that doesn't bode well,
Yeah,
for
because
them.
where there's smoke, there's fire, and,
Mhm, mhm.
I don't know if is that always true?
Here we go.
Could be like dry ice or something, yeah.
You're right, right? Oh god.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, I don't like that either, and yeah, Chase is being pretty dinky currently.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Uh,
did like that I did like that he explained the job situation to Brooklyn and that she
mhm,
was very much like on his side and they'd be, you know,
mhm,
sorry
mhm.
to lose you and can't, like she was
Yeah.
properly like supportive, I felt like.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe some of his dinkishness is just, like, his insecurity at his, his purpose in life now that he's sort of jobless.
Right. Sort of. Right. Yeah. You kind of lose your rudder, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
no matter how correct I think they were, the police department, in kind of reprimanding him,
Mm-hmm.
that's hard to take. I mean, even as an old person, nobody likes to be criticized, you know.
Nobody does. No.
And so a young man, that's really hard. Young men don't take that well. And so some of this may just be, smarting from being smacked on the snout.
Mm-hmm. True. That's true, Gia. I don't think old men like to be criticized either.
Well,
Or
yeah.
old women.
No. No,
I think
none of
I
us
think you go with
do.
your first statement. Yeah, nobody likes to be criticized.
Nobody likes it, but I think as you get older, don't you feel like sometimes you can have a little more, you can have a moment of reflection, you can take a beat before you
Mhm.
react? No?
Well,
Maybe the
maybe
opposite?
before you react, but the damage might be the same.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, theoretically, you get better at sort of handling difficult situations.
Handling and maybe not flying off the handle, and maybe thinking, like, once you've calmed down, maybe thinking, well, what did I bring to the table that,
Mhm. Yeah,
maybe. I mean, maybe not.
maybe. Ideally, sure.
Sure.
Um, but, anywho, so yeah, Chase needs
I'm trying to think of, are there any upsides to being old?
Oh, that's what sorry, I didn't get that at all. Okay. No. No,
No?
there aren't,
No.
no. Uh-uh.
That's what the reason I was texting you was I was off at the doctor getting a referral to an ophthalmologist because my eye is having an issue. Speaking of being old, so
What sort
I'll
of an
I'll,
issue?
I'll report back floaters and things,
Oh,
vision difficulties, just trouble seeing. That's all. Nothing big, flashing and
oh.
floating. But I've pretty much Google diagnosed myself, but I'm going to have it checked out.
So you're gonna walk in there and say, "Listen, I'm pretty sure I got this sorted out, but I'll
Pretty
hear you
sure.
out. As long as
Yeah.
I'm here, entertain me."
Well, I mean, the bottom line is just like, oh, guess what? I'm old. Like, that's really
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it is. But I'm gonna have it checked out just because I'm one of those people.
yeah, yeah,
But
okay.
hopefully,
Alright.
I won't be wearing a patch, and maybe I'll need to get a dog. I mean, that's the plus side,
Ooh,
right?
there you
Like,
go. There you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
with a little vest that says don't pet me. Like,
I know, I'm
I'm
very
working.
cute, but don't
I'm
pet
working.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh,
No, I'm exaggerating. I'm fine. I'm just having something checked out. But
okay.
honestly, Google basically came back with in large letters, and it said, "You're old."
And then AARP ads will start to pop
Yeah,
up
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. Your vitreous fluid is drying up and flying around your eyeball. That's what you're seeing.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. You don't have floaters? Have you had floaters?
Oh, not that I've noticed.
Never.
Well, I have very poor eyesight. I don't know if that matters.
So maybe you just can't see your floaters. Well, anyway.
Anywho, but,
Anywho,
yeah,
they've been appearing. They've been appearing. Maybe they're like ghosts of Christmas past or something. I'm not sure.
maybe. Both eyes?
No, just one eye. It's always had a little bit of an issue. But
Huh, that's interesting. Okay.
I know. I was like, why did I remember I had one like maybe in my 40s or something. I was like, what the
Mhm.
hell's that? It looked like a squiggly line that you've
Uh-huh.
never had one of these, and like you try
Yeah,
to catch it with
those
your
are our
eyeball, and
friends. Those are our
huh?
friends. Those are
They're
little friends.
little friends in your
Yeah.
eyeball.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've had those.
Anyway, they're fairly benign. But okay, take us back before I
Okay. Okay.
lose it
All
here.
right. At the police station, we had Emma and Gio going in search of help to
Oh
find
yeah. And do you think there was any significance, I wondered,
Mhm.
in the sort of hesitation to tell Nathan? Like, is
Yeah.
Nathan somehow programmed and part of this whole thing?
Right, right. I
Because
know.
I
Does
was
he
like,
know exactly
uh-oh.
what's happening with Anna? I don't
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh, on some level, is this, you
Right,
know,
right. Yeah.
yeah.
I know. I felt uneasy there. I mean, I really wish Nathan was a good guy and we knew he was a good guy, but we just don't know that. And
Well, I think he's a good guy. I think he might just have some programming that
uh-huh. Yeah.
needs to be
Yeah.
extracted from him.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I thought, uh-oh, now is he going to pass this information on to
Right, right.
whoever's
Yeah.
running this show? And
Mhm.
um,
Yeah. I don't know. And then I also wondered like if he was a good guy, like it seemed like they should have showed him the picture that was texted from Anna in quotes,
oh
just
yeah, yeah,
so he could figure out also that it was fake,
fake, yeah.
you know. But maybe that was part of like Emma's initial hesitation. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because Emma seemed very hesitant, and I was like, I couldn't think like, oh, is there some history there that I don't know that would make
Right,
Emma
right. I
hesitant?
know.
Or
I went through that too, but I didn't
yeah.
think so.
We're all going through the same process.
Yeah. Um,
I loved her like pink swing
I
coat. I think it
know.
was.
It had a
Yeah.
little sort of Audrey Hepburn energy, I thought.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
that's true. Look at us. Was it like a Lily Pulitzer, perhaps? It was
I
the
don't know. I don't know. It didn't look quite as tailored maybe as although maybe, I don't know. What the hell do I know about a Lily Pulitzer
I don't
coat?
know. You knew how to buy that travel mug from them.
Well, we had talked about Lily Pulitzer color schemes before that, and then I happened to see him at TJ Maxx, and I
Ah,
had to get it for you.
I is all the clothing like that?
Yeah, it's all
Pink
those,
and
like,
green?
pink and
Yeah.
green and, yeah, those splashy kinda colors.
Mm.
Bold sort of prints.
I could wear
Um,
that.
yeah, you
I don't know
could.
what my neighbor was talking about.
I
That was
don't
some
either, Gia. Gosh, none of us do. From everything you've told us, all of our listeners are shocked by I mean, you've got asphalt overalls for
I
crying
know, I know. Well, you admitted you have asphalt pants, and I
I
like how you
do.
emphasize the ass every
Ass,
time you say
and
asphalt.
they're fantastic.
Are you still in them?
I no, I'm wearing 3 layers, below the waist. I have two sorts of, like, legging jammies and then some Carhartt pants.
Do you need me to send those big girl pants back? The ones when I remember when I couldn't fit in my pants to
Yeah,
fly home, and you gave me your big girl pants that
no.
didn't fit you anymore because you gotten too skinny. But now, if you're wearing 8 pairs of pants,
Yeah. Well, for some reason, I've still got, like, 15 pairs of pants, so I think I'm good. Um,
oh, because you never got rid of that pile, probably.
well, that's true too, but also I had I don't know what my problem is.
Well, I do that whenever I'm like, oh, should I get rid of my big girl pants? And then I'm
Right,
like, I'm so sorry when I do
yeah,
because I might need them. I
mhm,
might be a big girl again.
mhm,
Oh,
yeah. Anyway,
anyway, okay.
what the hell?
We're sorry. Okay, give us another scene. So that was Emma and Gio, and yeah, so we're all a little on edge about Nathan. We don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what he's up to.
yeah. Okay,
I
so
don't think he knows what he's up to.
well, maybe that's true. Yeah, that could be true. He might just get triggered at some point when
Yeah.
necessary. Um, so then we had Joss and Lucas.
Oh yeah, going out to so he invites her out to Windermere for
Yeah, yeah.
wine,
Mhm,
and
and
Ava's there, and Ava's being ever so
she's like
warm and
a lounge lizard kind of
yeah,
just
she
lurking in the
was
background,
slithering. She was slithering around Windermere. Yeah,
It's like a weird, like, Edward Gorey sort of
yeah.
figure.
Well, it is funny when you think about like so that was her home, for a
True, I kind of
time.
forget that she's comfortable
Yeah,
there because I can't imagine anybody, like, willingly going to Windermere.
right, right. With those strange pillows. I mean, those alone
Yeah.
have to be away. Yeah, but that was kind of funny, and I mean, I don't know, she's a little bit like Sidwell. Like when Josh said
Yeah,
something was trying
yeah.
to get out of being there, and oh, I remembered I was supposed to pick
Mhm,
up my sister, and
mhm.
and um and she was like, Ava was like, "Oh, but no, you must have
Yeah.
forgot." It was like so
Uh-huh.
clearly calling her on it, but
Yeah. Yep.
so overly polite about it. It was fun.
Right, right, yes, that overly politeness, yeah, that's what it is.
And
Uh,
then we had the catacombs thing.
mhm, and Marco kind of freaked. Marco's not a very cool customer. He needs to learn
No,
a thing or 2.
no, and he's obsessed with getting Sunny. And
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, Mark he's a little bit of a wild card, I think, and I know
yeah,
Sidwell kind of has seen that, but I don't know if he realizes that he's still a bit of a loose cannon.
I think what Marco did today, I know I'm jumping ahead, but Marco
Mhm.
calling what's his name out there
Yeah, yeah.
without Sidwell's knowledge, I think
Mhm.
that's going to bite him in the ass.
That was very, very dangerous. That was a bad
Yeah.
move, I think, yeah, 'cause doesn't really seem to know, like, what Cullen is exactly, you know?
Do any of us know what Cullen?
Like, does he even know that Cullen, like, is supposedly, like, a WSB guy, or does Marco just know
Oh,
him as this, like,
as this right? Yeah, he might
sort of
not.
fucker, you know?
One would hope that he Googled him. But yeah, he might not have. They might not have good reception out there.
That's probably a real headache for them. When they have little pieces of trivia they wanna look up, like, "Damn it, we gotta wait till we go to the mainland,
And I'll
go
forget
to the
what phrase I was
library."
going to look up. Yeah. My life is completely enriched by all the things I'll look up. I'll have you know.
It does seem rich.
If you
Um
want to walk around like a dullard, not knowing the etymology of various things,
Yeah, I guess
like
that's not working out very well for me either, so
start
maybe
looking shit
I
up.
start looking.
Whatever random thought comes in your head.
I better sit down and look this up. Uh, thanks, Gia, again.
Sure.
You're very, very helpful.
I
Um,
try.
yeah, how will Sidwell find out that Marco went behind his back and talked to will Cullum
Well,
bring it up?
Cullen will bring it up, I would think.
Yeah, I would think
Cullen
so
will
too.
somehow bring up, the fact that your son wants me to move on Sunny.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I
right.
don't know.
And
I
we
don't know. I just don't think Sidwell's going to take well to having.
No, no, and I was gonna say, like, it seemed like one of the few times we've seen Sidwell really angry was when Marco went behind his back and,
Yeah. Yep.
made some decision without him. So, yeah, good luck, Marco.
Yeah.
Also, Friday, this was very sad, we had Anna being haunted by Peter.
Oh, right. The big Peter reappearance. How did you? What are your feelings on that? Did you feel all the feels, or what?
Well, I really loved Anna's performance.
Yeah.
She just seemed so fragile and I don't want to say helpless, but really just like, just scared.
I
But
thought she almost seemed nauseous, or maybe I was just nauseous.
well, yeah, she did seem like she was just like drowning in this misery. I mean, this is like her worst
Yeah.
nightmare, like relentlessly being haunted by like all of these terrible people. He
Yeah.
seemed he seemed like he was like in a Tennessee Williams play sort
I'd forgotten how
of.
much I didn't enjoy that character.
Yeah, yeah. Like he was like, when we used to go to like poetry readings at school,
Yes.
that
Yeah.
sort of like weird emphasis
Yeah.
on like the last word in a
The
line.
last word that it was always go up, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. It was like,
And I was always, completely inebriated before we even got there, just knowing that I had to brace myself for the.
we're not two people you wanted a poetry reading.
But we were there to support our friends that were poets.
Does it sound like that's what we were doing with friends like us?
I know people did think we were weirdos.
Another surprise to our
So just for background, we were in the fiction side of the
As if
program.
that's the good side.
It was. They were on the poetry side. But we would try to go to each other's events, to be supportive. But man, I hated poetry readings. And I mean, no offense if people, what's weird? Like, I do like some poetry. I think I'm
Me
too
too.
stupid for it. But the readings at that level,
Mhm.
can be pretty unbearable.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could see Peter doing that sort of thing. Yeah, he was like
Mhm.
just over the top with a ha 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 ha,
Yeah.
like it was just
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah. So that made it a lot less effective, I thought, in a way, you know.
yeah,
Although
it would be
like
interesting to see him to play it a little flatter and
yeah, but
I don't
like
know.
what's his name? Faison is like that too. They're both so over the top with their sort of, slimy, smarmy.
Yeah, but Faison kind of could pull it off a little. I mean, I didn't see it
Oh,
as much of Faison as you did because I didn't know him back in the day.
mhm. He
Um,
was just so creepy. So
was he even
scary.
from the get? Was he ever like
Yeah,
a
always.
handsome, young, sexy
No,
guy?
always creepy.
No. Did he
Always.
always need conditioner?
Yes, yes. Like from the moment he was born, I bet he probably made everybody uncomfortable.
He was a beastly baby.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
well, anyway, I was like, oh man, I hope that this one is not going to be a recur. I hope it was just a one-off.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Those are some drugs they have her on, huh?
They are, I know. Poor Anna. Yeah, I hope somehow we get the help she needs. Like, and with everybody, descending upon Spoon Island, maybe someone will discover her somehow.
It does seem like a recipe for disaster to be bringing everybody out there.
Yeah. Well, just as Joss, I guess we can move into, well, there's one more thing on Friday. Cullum went to the hospital and he was talking with Rocco.
Oh yeah, very creepy, super creepy.
And he got real close to him too.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like Rocco's a sensitive boy who might have sensed that
He
something
might have. I think he picked up
off.
something when Britt came
Brit,
in.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I was really hoping that he would have been, like, lurking outside her office and heard that conversation with her and Cullum, but,
because
um
yeah, Britt was like way more polite than normal Britt would have been.
yeah,
So
that's a
that
good
right there is a bit of
sign.
a tip off,
That's
like, oh,
true, that's
yeah,
true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, she tried to be nonchalant. I liked how she said, "Oh, those hours will be over in no time." Um
yeah,
But, yeah, her heart must be breaking, because she had all these
yeah,
things, like, at her fingertips,
right. So life was looking up for her,
Yeah,
and
even, like, the fact that Rocco would be at the hospital so much, she would be able to see him without it being, like, going against Lulu's wishes or anything.
right, right. I was thinking it might be there might be some mending of fences between Lulu. Like
Yeah,
if Lulu and Dante knew how hard Britt was fighting to protect Rocco and
yeah,
all that,
right, right, yep, yep,
that would be a little bit in
mhm,
her favor.
yeah, true,
But yeah, poor Britt. Yeah,
mhm, yeah,
they've got her over a barrel for sure.
yeah, they do.
And I would like to look that up, but I won't.
I forbid you to.
I'll save it. Save it for later.
Oh god. All right, so that brings us to today. Let's see. So Jason comes to the hospital to try one more time with Britt. I think
Right. So,
to
yeah.
confirm. It sounded like he was just trying to confirm what what her position was.
I guess, that's what I'm saying. It's like how many
Yeah.
times do you need to think something's off here before you dig a little, do a little digging.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, I don't know. And then
and we had
later.
Lucas as a
Right,
as a
right.
witness to
As
all
a
this
witness,
weirdness.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I liked how what Lucas has sort of softened to Brit a little bit there.
Yeah, yeah, he's a good character.
Mhm, yeah. He's kinda like Elizabeth in a way,
Yeah, a little
um,
bit of an empath.
A little bit of an empath, yeah, capable of changing their opinion, like not
Do you
being
think I'm a little
completely.
bit of an empath?
I think our connection is breaking up. It's the snow, Gia. I didn't hear
That's
you.
a pole. There must be a pole down somewhere.
Yeah, pull them. That's a good one.
But yeah, I do like. Yeah, they're kind of. I feel like they'll be allies before this is all over. I think
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right.
I
Yeah.
think he's seeing the humanity in her.
And when the chips are down, I think they would do the right thing, sort of
Yeah, yeah.
fight each other. Um, so then we had Brick, an appearance by Brick in his lavender suit.
With the sneakers, I love the
White
sneakers.
sneakers. It's
Yeah,
like, "You are really pushing it, pal."
yeah.
I don't know how he gets away with that in his
I,
world.
I thought the suit was a little ill-fitting for Brick. It was sticking
Yeah.
up and behind his neck, and
Mhm.
he's such a fashionista.
Yeah. Is he? I'm not sure. He's
Well,
made
or
some
a
weird choices.
a
I mean,
dandy. Well, I mean,
yeah, a
he's
dandy, that's
fashion
good, yeah.
conscious for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, uh-huh. Yeah,
Like
he
he's not showing up in anything if he doesn't think he's looking pretty fly.
Right, 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 yeah, mhm. Yeah, maybe he ran over from the ESPN studio or something,
Maybe. You know what's weird about him is I absolutely love him with Carly,
Mhm, but
and I
not at
hate
all with
him with
Jordan.
Jordan.
Me
Yeah.
too, me too. Yeah, maybe it's because we know he and Carly are always just gonna be friends, so no
I
matter
don't
how
know.
flirty he gets, we know it stops there.
When he's with Carly, though, the flirtiness seems like sweet and cute, and he just seems absolutely predatory with Jordan. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I know that
It's
is weird.
weird.
And I was, like, relieved to see Curtis show up and kinda
For
save her.
once, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Curtis was looking pretty spiffy too with the little
His
flower in
little
his boot.
flower, yeah.
Does that
I was
symbolize something, or is that
I
showing?
don't know, but I think I like it.
You just went Jiminy Glick on us.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. He's like a guy that like it reminds me that like guys want to like have shiny, pretty things too. He's always got
Mhm,
the two diamond studs in his
mhm,
ears, and he
yeah,
wears necklaces, and I
mm,
guess Sidwell does too. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, but I think that the little flower was working for
I
me.
just wondered if the little flowers was showing some solidarity with something, or like
I don't know if it
maybe a
symbolized something.
fuck ice or something like that.
I would love it if there was some sort
Uh,
of, like, hidden fuck ice messages throughout the show. I think
I
we would
call
have
I
to look
called
to
a couple
Alexis
of
for that. Yeah.
yeah, I called a couple senators this morning. I said please, so I'm sure that'll make a big difference. But
Yeah, I had, uh, left a message for Jared Golden once before where I called him
yeah,
a squirrely motherfucker, but that wasn't after this one.
did you get a call back?
No, I didn't.
I added the please to I had a little
Mhm.
script, but I was like, there's no please in here, and it's not going to
Yeah,
hurt me to say please because
yeah.
that's more in keeping with my character.
Mhm. Well, good for you
Mm.
though, making the calls. I think
And I
that
made the call. I was like, what else? I don't,
yeah,
Je-
mhm,
Jesus, H Crow, as they say.
mhm. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, don't get me off. So
Okay.
yeah, so we had Brick, and the purpose of Brick's visit was what exactly?
Well, that's a good question. It seemed like
He was summoned
maybe
by Carly?
I don't think so. Was he?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Maybe he's just in town for business and making the rounds.
I guess it doesn't matter if we know or not why.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that Jordan is otherwise occupied, and that kind of shuts Brick down right there.
yeah, even though it's Curtis. But
Yeah,
did
but
you like
Curtis,
did you like Curtis and Jordan's conversation where he reminded her that like I almost did have Drew killed.
that was weird. That was
Yeah,
weird. Like, I mean, I guess it's good
but
that
I
he's
got over
not
it.
like pretending, that it never
Yeah,
happened. But still, yeah, I don't know if he understands how that sounds. you know.
yeah. Well, I don't know if the writers understand. I know I
Yeah.
understand it's a soap opera and things are exaggerated, but
Mm-hmm.
still, it's like it's crossing some like moral lines to be like putting hits on people,
Yeah. And
if you're supposed to be a good guy character, that's sort of a, I don't
right,
know.
right. Yeah, it would be interesting if Jordan kind of pulled that thread a little bit, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and said like, and have you sat with yourself and thought about, getting to
Mhm,
the point where you're hiring
mhm.
a hit person, you
Yeah,
know?
and Selena of all people. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like
right.
two big mistakes, you know,
Yeah,
because he would
but
have been in her debt forever if
yeah, just a little self-reflection it would
yeah,
be in order.
yeah, yeah. Mhm. Maybe
That's all.
he should go out to Spoon Island just to, like, as a
Yeah,
return
everybody
tour.
go to Spoon Island.
Just walk
Well,
around.
and also Jordan, like, overlooking that and insisting what a good man he is when it like,
Mhm.
shouldn't that be like a, wow, that's a little bit of a red flag, has Curtis changed from the man I thought I
Yeah,
knew?
yeah.
Like,
Because if
wouldn't it
you
be
met
nice to see her be thinking about that a little bit?
right, right, and she yeah, she should really, like, challenge him because what's to stop him from going there again, like, the next
Right.
time somebody
But their focus seems to be on, well, you did change your mind, you
right,
know,
right.
just in time. You did change
Yeah,
your mind. Yeah, you
yeah,
didn't go through
uh,
with it, so.
and also when he said something like, "I it turns out I didn't need to bother."
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
a
that
little
seems
bit callous
yeah,
too.
very callous, yeah,
Yeah,
and we
uh-huh.
don't mean Maine, we don't mean a town in Maine,
No, we don't.
just if we have any Maine listeners.
Sometimes we might yeah, we might have one, and they're like, "What?"
What? I'm from Calais. Um,
Hmm,
anyway, so yeah, I am, as said before, I was kind of a little more Team Curtis lately, but I feel
mhm.
like the writers, in the same way that they um, hurt Sonny's character by having him murder
Your boy.
somebody in cold
Yeah.
blood. Yeah, I
Mhm.
feel like this was something that they didn't understand what that did to a character.
Right,
Like
right. Yeah,
the
I think that's a very fair point, Gia. Yeah.
I appreciate you giving me that point. You don't have to. You know,
I know it feels good to give you something.
like a candy bar, maybe a few more candy
Oh,
bars because
man,
my
I would
husband
love
ate all it. No,
a
I'm just
donut
kidding.
today. God, I've been
You
thinking
what? You had a donut?
no, I wish, I wish. I would have
Oh,
loved a donut today. It was
a
one of those
donut.
days where, you just wanted to sit around and eat comfort
Eat a
food and
donut.
stuff.
I'm like, donuts were never a thing for
Mm.
me.
Hmm. Still?
Hmm. I mean, if I were at a donut shop, I would lean more towards like a cruller, I think,
Uh-huh. Oh,
which
well,
is a form of a
that's
donut.
so funny you say that because this
Yeah,
morning I told our friend Bailey, who's also a
yeah,
horse person, that
yeah.
I was craving a donut, and she said, "Oh, I could go for a cruller." So
Maybe
maybe
it's a horsey thing. Yeah,
yeah, because maybe it looks like a horse tail or something, I don't know.
maybe. I
Looks like
guess.
when they do that, like, braiding to it
Oh,
with
the braiding. Yeah, yeah. Right. I see where
anyway.
you're going. Look at you. Now, do they do that braiding in Western and Eastern? Would you say?
I believe it's English. I had to
I think-
search my mind. I was like, "What the hell is that?" I know it's not
I'm,
supposed
I'm
to
just
be
trying to
Eastern,
trip you up. Isn't that mean? It's pretty mean.
but
I had a really good girlfriend in college, and she was Nicaraguan, and so English was not her first language, and we would sometimes set her up by mispronouncing words.
God.
I remember one time, I had her use the word. I kept saying leopard instead of leopard.
God. Oh, man.
I
Alright.
think she hit me. I think she hit me after that. Yeah.
Good. Good for her.
I know. I was a trickster. Um,
It's
Okay,
hard
so
to
I've
get
done
it.
enough. I've done enough raking Curtis over the coals, but I agree with you. I think they could do something with that and have it be part of the storyline. You
And
know?
maybe redeem him a little bit if he was
Yeah,
wrestling with himself, a little.
Like, what about having Trina discover that that occurred?
Yeah. Did
And
she
or
know about that?
did she know that? Oh, here we go. Does Trina know?
No.
I don't know.
We don't have to go all the way down that road, but did I don't know, I can't even remember if she knows he met up with Selena Wu.
I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
that could have been part of the, like, imagine thinking like, what if my child knew that
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
was prepared to have somebody murdered, you know? Like,
Yeah.
what does that, how does that make me look in their eyes?
And yeah, like if Kai found that out, Curtis would
Yeah.
drop quite a bit in his eyes, I think.
Yeah.
The
And
man.
yep, I think so too.
Yeah. Anywho, I guess that's sort of water under the bridge, but you know.
We're just showing the writers what they could do with it. We're
Yeah,
not expecting it to happen,
in
but
case they have like a little block or something, they're not sure what to do next with Curtis.
yeah, yeah. We can
That's an
find
idea
these
for you.
nuggets of wisdom we're
Yeah,
handing out.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're all free, always free, you know?
Yep. They only cost
Um,
you for having to listen to this.
our listeners pay the price for
Yeah.
all of our ideas. We're very sorry.
Yep.
Um, we're all suffering enough, and we're adding to it. Okay, so then we had Sunny and Ava, right?
Yeah, which I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
today was not like a hugely important day. It was a little
No,
bit of
and
filler, but
yeah, and Sonny, like, he didn't try very hard with her, like, usually he'll, like, issue these massive threats, like, "If you're gonna do this, then I don't know if I'll let you see Avery," putting her in danger by,
right, right. Yeah, I thought that's where he was going to go with it, like saying Avery can never be on Spoon Island or something like that, you know.
Yeah, but then later when he was talking to Jason, he kinda made it sound like that was his plan all along, just to sort of plant these seeds, and, like, almost drive her to Sidwell.
Oh, well, maybe that's what he was doing. Yeah, that didn't really occur to me, but maybe that's what he was doing, and it worked if that's the case, because
It
now
did work,
it
yeah.
seems like she's headed for a little more of a romantic
Mhm.
rendezvous now, which they hadn't really shown like a romance going on with them, not like
Right,
he and
right.
Lucy.
I know, and she did still say, like, he was her favorite client or something like that,
Yeah,
not like,
yeah,
just a guy she thought was handsome or something. Um, but, I'm wondering also, like, Ava's always playing some angle too, and
right.
maybe she feels like ultimately gathering information about Sidwell is gonna be useful to her. Maybe, like,
Yeah,
maybe she would share it with Sunny even,
yeah. I think she's generally got her wits about her,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So I don't know if I don't think she's really like falling for him in any
Right,
way.
right. I don't think so either. I think she knows
She
better.
just thinks, oh well, this guy's useful, and we'll see what
Mm.
comes out of this. And
And she knows she can kinda, like, play him,
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's kind of susceptible to her charms.
Well, everybody is. I mean, just look at her. Did you see her shoes today?
Yeah, they're very pointy.
Those heels were kind of incredible. I don't
Every
know how
time
you
I
would have
see
walked.
I know, you see somebody in heels now and I think, "Wow,
I
are
know, it's
women still
impressive.
doing that?" Yeah, I just can't imagine a life where I would ever wear anything with a heel.
I would only do it if I was going to be sitting down. I mean, they look fabulous, but
Mhm, mhm.
I can barely walk in what I've got, you know, like Crocs and stuff. But
Crocs. That's like the anti-heel.
I know I want to get
Everything
some of those. I want to get some of those. What are they called? Hokas or hookahs? Those big old
Oh, yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
those like you see all the nurses wearing them and everything. So I think
Mhm,
those gotta be comfy.
mhm, mhm, yeah.
Mm.
All kinds of, like, new footwear just suddenly bursts on the
It's
scene.
out there, yeah. We
Yeah.
need it. We need some. Um,
So,
anyway, yeah, she had fabulous shoes. Somebody else had good shoes. I can't think of who it was now, but well, Brick. Um,
yeah, so then we had Carly and Sidwell at the Metro Court. Uh, that was a little bit of a weird.
yeah, and I was almost like, is she gonna take him up on this? You know, like offer to bridge a truce between she and Lucas. It almost seemed like she was sort of.
Yeah, it seems like she's going to head over to Spoon Island.
Yeah, is that? Do you think we're going to have like a huge, massive storm and everybody's at Spoon Island?
I do think so. Yeah,
I guess that could be fun, like
it,
a
like a
sort of
Agatha
a
Christie.
Halloween, yeah, snowstorm kind of thing.
Yeah. But meanwhile, like Joss was speaking with Jack. This is where she just seems like she can't adjust the volume on her voice, you
But I
know.
love how she comes out and she's just yelling Jack. Like she doesn't even call him Brendan anymore. It's Jack. The respect is gone.
And he doesn't really seem to even notice,
No,
you know.
no, no. She's just
uh,
mouthing off the whole time, and
yeah, yeah. But like she's convinced that the island's going to be empty because of the storm. She thinks everybody's going to come to the mainland, and so that's the perfect time for her to go over there and do some snooping.
yeah. So yeah, you're probably right. Everybody at Spoon Island.
Well, Brit is already there,
Yeah, and it was
and
that a ploy. Her complaints about
I think so,
the
about the
lab.
lab not being all safe as it needs to be. Yeah, I think so. I think she is stalling. Um,
Do we know anything about cold fusion and what they might be?
I do, but I don't think I could break it down for you.
Oh, bazinga! Huh? That was painful.
You know that's not true. I don't know anything about even the music style fusion. I'm not really sure what that is. It's
Is
jazz.
it like when they have restaurants that are
Yeah,
fusion, like
Tex-Mex.
yeah, like when you see a Taco Bell and a
Yeah,
Kentucky Fried Chicken
yeah.
together, like that kind of fusion.
Yeah, that's more of a spicy fusion. So I guess it would be
Is that
like
where
if
they
you
get
had
that hot chicken thing or something? Nashville chicken or whatever it is.
I don't know what's happening to us, but oh boy.
It might be the cold fusion happening to
It
us. We don't
could
know.
be. It could be. But yeah, Brit's the only person who's working on this at this point.
Yeah.
I don't even know like how anybody around her would know how far along she is. They must have some understanding themselves, I guess, about the process.
Yeah. But we don't know. Like they've not given us any inkling of what purpose. What's behind. What do they need the cold fusion for?
Yeah,
Are they
I'm
freezing the
thinking
world
some
again,
sort of
or
weapons. I'm thinking like
weapons of some
they
sort?
will, yeah, bombs of some kind.
Mm, okay.
Maybe I don't know. Hopefully, we don't have any like real scientists listening.
Listening to it, like their heads are just spinning around with disgust. Yeah.
Yeah. But let's see. So, getting back to Carly and Sidwell at the Metro Court,
I kind of like that scene. They play well off each other, I thought.
they do because I think, well, she knows exactly how bad a guy he is, and she's not going to
Yeah.
forget. She's not likely to forget like other people seem to have forgotten. Um,
He's just
and
misunderstood, really.
okay, that's very generous of you.
Yeah.
Um, but what was I going to say? She's I don't know. I just feel like she's
Playing with
any
fire.
playing with fire.
But her hair looked fabulous again.
Yeah, she's got quite a mane. I don't know if she probably thinks she can outsmart Sidwell. Like some of these people, I think they need to understand that
Yeah,
they
what
have
they're
to
dealing
keep.
with. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to try to stay sharp around this guy. Um, and I don't see that he would really care about her and Lucas, reestablishing their relationship.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we've seen him care about truly is his own son, and that is believable.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Do you think we'll see him even turn on Marcus? Like
Marco.
Marco, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he could. I think well, it depends. I mean, this thing with Cullum, with Marco going to Cullum, I think that he would blow up if he finds out about.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would do anything to Marco at that point, but didn't he say once before that if he ever did that again?
Yeah, he said something
Yeah.
very sinister.
So
Yeah.
maybe this would
I don't
be
know.
a real
But
I
he's
don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just filled with like black bile inside. Like I don't see him having the same emotions that a regular person does.
No. And
Even Marco's lost his sort of moral compass,
yeah.
but I
Mhm.
believe he's a human with regular human feelings. But Sidwell seems a little bit more like a sociopath.
Yes, yes, I agree. I agree.
And I
So
love him. Oh,
you
you have
love
another call? Do you have something important you need to go do?
no, no, no. No,
Are you
no.
getting a fax? Is it 1980 something?
Faxing is alive and well. It's electronic usually now, but they still use the word fax. I don't understand. Um,
What do you mean it's electronic?
like you,
Wasn't it? It was electronic?
I mean, but
Wasn't
you don't need paper anymore. Like it comes right to your computer. It doesn't have to be spit out of a fax
isn't that
machine.
just an email?
Kind of, yeah. It's like sort of like a e.
Well, that's no fun. So it doesn't make the big noises and stuff.
No, no big noises.
Well, they've taken all the charm out of it then.
Charm. That was what we all loved about it.
Yeah, with the faxes. Yeah.
And then it took forever for one page to come.
Yeah, yeah. Well, remember
Yeah.
when like I remember like I'd turn like dial up, you'd turn your I
Mhm.
remember turning my computer on and then I'd like go do the dishes, you know. Like
Wash your hair.
yeah, take the dog out and go just see if it had come up yet.
Yeah.
God. We were all different people then. Now it's like I clicked on that. I clicked on that you like 2 seconds. You're like,
It's true.
yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we talked a little about Marco and Cullum and what Marco asked him to do, basically, right? He wants him to take out Sonny.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
makes me think maybe he doesn't understand that he's with the WSB, or he realizes he's just like completely corrupt, and
Yeah, right. That could be.
it's perfectly
But
fine to ask him to hit
but
the.
Marco is cooking his goose both with his own father and with his boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
by doing shit like this. Like
Yeah,
if
I
Lucas catches wind
mean,
of
mm-hmm.
Marco's activities of late.
Mhm. Or if Carly knew
Oh
Marco
yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
Sonny dead, that would man, she would do
Yeah.
something to him. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And even Ava, I'm thinking, probably wouldn't want Sonny dead, which
No, I don't think so. We have to think about that. I don't think she'd want the father of her child dead, but
yeah, they have such a rocky relationship,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
seems like it's settled down a bit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Marco and Sidwell. Um, and as far as Jack knows, Joss is going to go home and do nothing.
Yeah, he should know better, but
He
he is
should.
kind of
He
he's
should.
pretty numb. He's pretty numb that one. And
Yeah.
then yeah, we had the little scene with he and Carly and Brick there where,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Brennan's still just none the wiser about Carly's
Hmm.
true nature at the moment. And they replayed Carly overhearing that whole conversation basically.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a little clunky, but I was like, "Where's that voice coming from? Where is Brit there?" And then I kind of
I
like
know.
caught up.
I got on too, but it was very clunky. It was like, how
Yeah.
long do you stand like that, without
Yeah.
somebody thinking you're having a stroke or something?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
right. They could have finessed that a little bit better.
Yeah.
Um, because she didn't like recover very well, like her explanation
No.
like didn't fit
Yeah.
her expression. So
Yeah. It
yeah,
was kind of funny.
but he's so dense. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he does seem dense. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
He must hate playing this character now, you know.
Yeah, I know. It must be a
To
little
come on as like sort of a 007 dashing man of the world with a
and now you're just
woman
an
and every, yeah,
intellectual
now, yeah,
pencil
you're just
pusher.
dim-witted. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
Getting
who's
yelled at by his girlfriend's daughter.
yeah, yeah, I know. She should have been like, "Yo, Jack," and just like high-fived him or fist bumped him or something.
Yeah. Oh boy, poor fella. Um, and
All right.
also when he had his conversation with Cullum, and Cullum was asking him what he knows about Sonny's involvement with Sidwell, right?
I guess, yeah.
Was that triggered by Marco's
Oh,
uh,
maybe.
request? I couldn't figure out like why
I
suddenly
don't
this
know.
guy
I
was.
wasn't. To be honest, I don't like either of them, so I wasn't really listening.
Yeah. Okay. I understand.
Okay.
But Jack said the only reason he was going out with Carly was to get information, right? Basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Joss heard that. And I think he was
Yeah.
lying, right? Do you think?
Right. And I
Yeah.
mean, do you think Joss realized that, or is she gonna?
No, I don't know if
No.
she would realize that
Yeah.
because I don't.
No, I
Yeah.
mean, I think what they're trying to have us feel now is that Brendan really is pretty whooped on Carly, and that this really
Yeah.
will be
Hmm.
his undoing to find
Hmm.
out that she's, trying to take him
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. We haven't seen Valentin in a little while.
No, where is he?
He's supposed to be on. Is he still on Spoon Island?
I don't know. I mean, the last time we saw him was just when he slipped away from Ava, right?
Yeah, and she told Sidwell that she'd seen him.
Yeah.
So you'd think he
So
would have had the whole island searched by
search.
now,
Well, he
right?
could be somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. I mean, although, well, I don't know. Sidwell seems like the type of guy who would have had that island sort of searched and secured like completely when he moved there,
Yeah, you would think so, right? Yeah.
like
Yeah.
every inch of it. So I don't know if Valentine would know of like a separate place that,
Yeah.
Sidwell doesn't know about. But anyway, yeah, Valentine, as far as we know, is still safe and free out there somewhere.
Somewhere. Yeah. We just don't get to see
Yeah.
him for a little bit.
What I One of the things I thought was cute about today's episode, while everybody's having all these like heavy discussions, about cold fusion or about like the mob and stuff like that, and Sonny and Jason are talking about like his girl troubles.
I love how they do when they're talking. They do that sort of really mobster talk, kind of. I know they alter the way they speak, both of them.
Uh-huh.
It's very funny.
Yeah, yeah. But it did sort of come out that Jason, like he understands that this is all an act on her part to
Oh
help.
yeah, yeah. His antenna's up on it. I just go ahead and start acting on that thought now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah,
Figure out
now
what's wrong.
right. So now he's decided he's gotta watch her, basically, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna go to Spoon Island.
Right. I think you're right. I think it's destination Spoon Island. Did you get
Yeah.
your invite?
I didn't. Did you?
Everybody's going to Spoon Island. No, but I'm gonna crash it.
Yeah. That's
Just
good. That's good. Good for you.
ride out the storm on Spoon Island.
Yeah. Maybe they need a band to play.
Yeah,
That would be good.
I think a soap trope, like that's one soap trope I enjoy, is
Mhm.
the big like weather event where people end up
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
weird places or holed up
Yeah.
somewhere,
Uh-huh. Right,
a
right.
big emergency or something.
Yeah. How would Jason know that Britt's on Spoon Island, though? Oh, well, Lucas knows, but that's not going to go back to Jason. Hmm.
Right? Yeah, because Lucas just walked in at the very end today.
Although, well,
Yeah,
he knows that Sidwell, she's working for Sidwell, right?
yeah, I think so. I don't know.
So,
He's got
yeah,
spidey sense. He'll
yeah,
figure it
he does. He said something about that. So he should know maybe that if she's not anywhere in town, that she's on Spoon Island. Hmm.
out. Hmm. Why do you
Uh,
think it's called Spoon Island?
I don't know.
It's
Does it
shaped like a spoon?
it must be shaped like a spoon, Gia. Must
Hmm.
be.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is that
Uh,
satisfying
that
enough
works
and
for me, but I would like for there to be a definite something in the history of Port Charles that tells us about that.
yeah, maybe a picture, like a
Because it's an
picture,
unusual name. Yeah.
overhead picture of Port Charles and
Yeah.
Spoon
Yeah.
Island,
Yeah.
and we could see where the ports are, where the Esplanade was
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah.
be.
Where the different docks are and stuff, the piers.
Yeah. Oh
Excuse
gosh,
me.
we're already past an hour. No wonder you're yawning.
Okay, let's shut up then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I did
All right.
wanna say off the topic
Oh,
of General Hospital though, the march, the protests in Minneapolis, I thought that was just awesome, seeing all those
yeah,
people
in
on
those temperatures at those
Yeah,
people, I mean, what a fantastic
yeah.
show of solidarity and support. And yeah,
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 I
pretty
mean,
amazing.
I don't
Yeah.
even wanna go to my car when it's cold out,
I
and
know,
to
I know.
imagine
Yeah.
going out into the street, like, not knowing, what's gonna happen and all of
Not
that kind of
knowing, yeah, and knowing that there is actual danger, like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you could be murdered.
mhm,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so pretty amazing. Yeah, kudos. Yeah,
Really, yeah, awe-inspiring, and I hope something
yeah.
like that
I hope
happens
I hope
here.
somebody's, I hope these people are paying attention. And
Yeah, yeah, I do
I don't know.
too.
I don't know what it's going to take. Maybe it's the
Mhm,
money. I don't know what,
mhm, right.
but yes, I agree. I agree.
So cheers to Minnesota.
Yep. Yep. You people rock.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, that's all I had to
Okay.
say.
All right. Well, we will chat again in a few days, and
Mhm, mhm.
hopefully your storm will be over then, and the Port Charles storm will have started.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be nice. It'll feel like we're sharing that experience a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
mhm.
Cool.
Okay, alright.
Okay. Have a good night. We'll talk
You
to you in
too,
a few
dear.
days. Okay.
Okay,
See you, everybody.
bye.